What's going on, guys? It is Schmeat back here with another video. Finally found a reliable way to record, maybe, you never know. But let's talk about the Charlotte Hornets, the basis of my channel. And you can hear maybe the cat in the background. My roommate has a cat. That's the noise coming from the background. But a lot happened last night. Personally, I didn't watch the game Friday night in college. I wasn't going to spend time on the Hornets last night. But that doesn't mean I can't have my own takeaways about, who did good, who did bad, the minutes that were distributed on the Hornets. And first and foremost, Miles Bridges. If you guys watched my last video, I said that he might have a tough time scoring with everybody healthy. He broke out last season for multiple 20-point games, and he was just a guy to watch on our team because, we had 8 people injured last season and he had to take most of the shots. But I said with all these people healthy that, the shot distribution might not favor Miles Bridges, but that was not the case in yesterday's game, where he put up 30 and 7. 30.7 rebounds, obviously 0 assists, but he's not out there to assist. But for 30 points for Miles Bridges, the second game of the season, being our leading scorer, the next leading scorer is 25 for Kelly Oubre Jr., which we'll get to. That free agent signing is just amazing so far, 2 games into the season. But Miles Bridges, known as just a dunker, right, has really expanded his game to the three-point line and has done a lot for the Hornets in this game. One of the major reasons why we beat the Cleveland Cavaliers Sexland, as many people call it, which, the Sex in Sexland, Colin Sexton had 33 points. But we'll get to the Cavs, mistakes that I saw rewatching the game, and the stuff they might have done well. But second of all, Gordon Hayward. He had a pretty solid game again. You can really count on Gordon Hayward, and this is why I like Gordon. Well, that just happened. Let's keep going. You can really count on Gordon Hayward to, give you a solid 18 to 20 a game. And that's what I really like about him. He put up 18 in this game and at 9 assists. Love the playmaking from Gordon Hayward. And it just shows that you can count on him when he's healthy. The big question has always been, can he stay healthy? And we don't really know that. We're 2 games in the season. We'll see if he can play a full season. But going on Mason Plumlee, I'm just going down the list. 7 points, 14 rebounds. I love him getting 14 rebounds. I feel like that's solid for our team. He needs to be the leading rebounder. We can't have P.J. Washington leading in rebounds like it was last season with Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo, where P.J. Washington and Miles Bridges and Lamelo would be just out-rebounding the guys who are getting paid to rebound the ball. So it's good to see that our big guy who's out there for 22 minutes this game actually got double-digit rebounds. So LaMelo Ball, not as great as his, what did he get in the first game, 42, 32, 30, something like that. Some craziness. He had a pretty solid game, 17 points. I think he's averaging it averaged out to like 20 points a game, 24 points per game. This season, Terry Rozier, this is where it's tough because we put Terry Rozier in the starting lineup. He was nursing that ankle, and he didn't play in the first game. But the second game, I really expected him to have a really breakout performance to show why maybe he deserved that most improved player last year. And he only had 6 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Not the greatest outing for Terry Rozier, but someone who, made up for Terry Rozier's points was Kelly Oubre Jr., which I have to, watch his highlights in particular because I want to know how he got his shots. But for us to get Kelly Oubre, we're not known as a free agent destination in Charlotte. Players want to go to Miami. They want to go to New York. Charlotte is not known for its basketball. We had the Panthers in 2015 go on that Super Bowl run, but the Charlotte is not known for a free agent destination. So for us to get Kelly Oubre Jr. and for him to be a pretty solid impact on our team says a lot about the future in Charlotte basketball. We got P.J. Washington scoring being in there for 24 minutes, scoring 8 points, solid. It's really sad to see it for P.J. Washington's point of view. Him losing his starting job on our team for a guy younger than him, with less experience in the NBA, and then for that guy who just took your spot to be outperforming you, and for you to only get 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists, just it kind of sucked for PJ Washington, especially the offseason he had off the court, if you guys know what I mean. Cody Martin, 10 points in 22 minutes. I saw his plus minus was like a 20, so when he was on the floor, we scored like 20 more points than the opponent than when he was off the floor. And, that says a lot about his impact on our team, which I shit on him last year, and he's providing, a solid 22 minutes by my standards. So, someone who didn't have a great scoring night as they did in the first game was Ish Smith, but he still made up for it with his 8 assists. And I don't know why I spent so long getting to this because... Okay. Because this is going to be a funny video. Because, James Bouknight is our lottery pick. We picked him 9th overall, and for him to only have 1 minute this game, 1 minute. I mean, I get that we're trying to ease him into it, but I think you just got to let him out there. Like, the preseason, he really showed up, and for him to not be doing anything in the regular season, not even getting the opportunity. Like, is there something going on in practice where the coaches don't think that he's NBA ready or ready to play against the Cleveland Cavaliers? I'm not sure. But going on to the Cavs, Colin Sexton, doesn't seem that we can stop him. Obviously, I saw the Lamelo and Miles Bridges combined for 8 steals, 5 from Lamelo and 3 from Miles Bridges, which is very solid. But we still have to work on our defense, because giving up 33 to Colin Sexton and a pretty average sized point guard, it's not the best thing. But other than Colin Sexton, I think we did pretty good. Ricky Rubio had a double-double. But Larry Markkinen, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen, I thought they would have career nights because they're 3 7-footers in their starting lineup. Yeah, but they just didn't. And it's good news for us, though. I just thought that it was a match made in hell, where we were oversized and we were already playing small ball with our starting lineup besides Mason Plumlee. So I thought we were outmatched. But all in all, great second game. The Hornets are rolling, so I expect good things. We're 2-0. I know the Bulls are 2-0 as well. So also the Warriors are 2-0. So everything's going good. This is a new setup. Tell me if you like it. Comment if you like it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.